Hollywood Jackson here for Studio 863, and today we're going to talk about the new updates to the IK Multimedia Mixbox. Alright, so today I wanted to talk about the updates to the IK Multimedia Mixbox. I noticed the other day I was in Studio B and the Mixbox wasn't working, and it was giving me the little lock symbol that it was locked. So of course, I go to the IK Multimedia website, and sure enough, there's an update. So I downloaded the update, and I discovered after I downloaded the update and installed it, for some reason, it had removed my personal presets that I had saved. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Now, I actually went into Studio A and did the same update, and I did not have that issue in Studio A. So for whatever reason, maybe I'm running a different operating system in Studio B. I'm not even really sure. And it very well may be running a different version of Windows, and that may be the reason. But I wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. I've saved quite a few of my own presets to the Mixbox, and I would have surely been pissed off had that stuff been lost, because I've spent so many hours working on those particular presets. And I did notice when I downloaded it into Studio A, I kind of went through it, and I looked in the vocal section, and there was quite a few new presets in the package. And I also went to the website, and there was some new producer presets there, and I'll show those to you now. If you'll go to the product manager and click on the Mixbox, you'll see products, you'll see release notes, manuals, and presets. And these are signature series presets created by different producers. And I did notice there were a couple of new ones in there that I did not have. And so I'll be downloading those later on in the week probably. And I'm going to share those with you as well. But I wanted to go over the update and let you guys know about the problem that I had in Studio B. And that way you guys don't have the same problem. So to keep that from happening, one thing that you can do is save your presets into another folder. And so that's what I've done here for you today. All right, so what you do is you go to Documents, you go to IK Multimedia, you go to the Mixbox, and you go to Rack Presets. And here you have your bass, your delays, and of course for me, we're using the Amplitude 4 and 5, so I really don't use the bass and the guitar stuff. And as far as the drum stuff goes, we're using MIDI drums, so I really don't use those. We don't have a lot of keys going on as well. Mainly what I'm using is the vocal patches from the Mixbox, and occasionally, like I said, I will use the T-Rex 5 for some EQ on the guitars, and sometimes I'll use it on vocals. But all you got to do is just create another folder, and that's what I've done, Hollywood Jackson Presets. And so I've saved my personal presets into that folder to keep from losing them. So just in case something goes wrong, I do have those in another folder. So what you do is you just go into the folder where your presets are. You go down and find them and click on them and save those. You just copy and paste. That's all you got to do is right click on them, copy them, and then create another folder and paste those in there. But I recommend that you do that anyways, because, you know, for whatever reason, if your computer crashes or whatever, you'll have those in another folder somewhere else. I always put them on all the other computers in the studio, so we have like 4 or 5 computers. So, and something you may notice is that I'm actually here using the Mixbox with our X-Air 18. I'm using the Mixbox plugins. Now the X-Air 18 has some onboard effects, and you know, it's got EQ, compression, and all that. But I really like the IK Multimedia setup. So, and most of what's in the Mixbox is drag and drop. You really don't have to tinker with it and mess with it. You know, I might play with the gain a little bit, might play with the level of reverb or whatever, but I don't really do a lot of twisting on the EQ unless there's a problem. So generally, we use these plugins is just drag and drop them and you're done. And pretty much the whole sitting there dialing it in is over with. Like I said, we might tinker with the gain or the volume a little bit, but that's all. And every situation calls for something different. It just depends on what you're doing. And so also when we're running the OBS software, depending on where we are and which computer we're using, we can actually plug in, like in Studio B, when I'm doing some of the gaming stuff, I can actually plug in the Mixbox to the OBS software as a VST. And so we have a small 2-channel interface. And so I can actually plug in my microphone into that interface and run it into the OBS software and output that signal to you guys. And so when you see me gaming or you see me playing games on Sundays when I'm doing the Retro Arcade Classics, when I'm doing that, I'm plugged into a 2-channel interface and I'm using the Mixbox plugged into the OBS software. So the Mixbox is very versatile, and I like it because of that. And like I said, we have not been disappointed by the IK Multimedia stuff. We've had some issues here and there, and the Amplitude 4 and 5 with the pedal board, that's kind of been an issue. If you've seen my other videos on that, they still have not resolved that issue. So I'm kind of disappointed in that. But for the most part, IK Multimedia has really brought it on home. So we use it regularly in the studio. But I just wanted to share these things with you today. I hope I help you guys out. I'm Hollywood Jackson for Studio 863. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share those links. And just press on the bell icon if you'd like to receive notifications on the latest music and videos from Studio 863. Thank you so much to everyone following us on Twitch TV. Now, if you'd like to make a donation to help keep this channel going, please do so at streamlabs.com/HollywoodJackson/tip. And don't forget to follow us on your favorite social media app. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and now on Discord. Thank you again to those of you who are already following us. Please be sure to check out our music too. Available now on all your favorite music apps. Just go to hollywoodjackson.hearnow.com for my newest single, Angel. And you can also check us out, sinistergrin.hearnow.com for the latest songs from Sinister Grin. I'm Hollywood Jackson for Studio 863. Thanks for watching, and thank you for following.
Audio, video, photography, music, art, multimedia, graphic design, product photography, mixing, mastering, advertising, plus radio and television commercials. Give us a call at 901-530-2893 or send us an email.
Studio 863.
If you like what you see, go ahead and click on that like button. And while you're at it, reach over and hit that subscribe button too. If you got any questions or comments, please leave them down below or just send us an email. I'm Hollywood Jackson for Studio 863. Thanks for watching.
Studio 863.